The purpose of this assignment is to analyze and visualize both numerical data and categorical data. Look at the data table. Here, we have 6 variables. Gender and race are categorical data, also referred as qualitative data, and employees' number, age, years of experience, and salary are numerical data, also referred as quantitative data. For question 1, we need to create circle graph. Let me show you how to do that. The first step is create a frequency table. For example, create a frequency table according to race. How to do it? Use formula count if. And go to race. Just click this column and criteria W. Return, we got 55, and we just create this cell and make the column to be absolute reference. Type the $sign in front of it. Enter. And then we just drive over. Oh, now we got the frequency distribution for race, the categorical data. And then I just clean up. We choose these 2 rows, insert pie, move to here, and then click one point in the graph area, add data labels, and then click the number, one of the number, and format data labels. We choose percentage and category name. Okay, and then that looks fine though. Okay, we have the circle graph. Not have all the information in it. That looks very nice. The next step, you just put a title on, for example. That's fine. Let's go to the question 5. This question is pretty complicated. You need to calculate the mean and median for different subgroup, male, female, and race, white, black, etc. How to do it? The most straightforward method is use filter. Click one cell in the data table, go to data and filter. I only want to choose male data for gender. And select all and select male. Okay, then we have the male data here. The female data are hide. So we can just copy the salary column to somewhere and calculate the mean and median. But here I'm going to show you another way to do it. Click filter. Use advanced filter because we are going to repeatedly calculate the mean and median. So we use advanced filter. The first step is copy the data table header to here, and for gender we put male. Click one cell in the data table, go to data, click advanced, and then we have the list of range is the whole data table, and criteria range. Make sure we highlight these two cells, only highlight these two cells, and I want Excel to copy the select data to somewhere for me. So select copy to another location. Let me select to here, click somewhere. I think it's here. Okay. And then click OK. Now we have all the males data. And then we are going to calculate mean and median. Before calculating it, better to make this data table as an official data table. Click one cell in this data table, go to Home, and then go to Format as Table. We just choose this one. Okay. Where is the data for you? Okay. Make sure select all the data here. Yeah. And then click OK. And then give the table a name. The name is just male. Return. Okay. Now when we calculate the mean, that's pretty easy. Just average. Go to the data table, average salary, go to this column. When the mouse appear black downward pointing arrow, just and then click it. Excel automatically select the data we want to calculate. So the next step, we just close the parenthesis and then return. And also for this one, medium. Again, select data, and then close the parenthesis, enter. You can do it for the female. For example, here, you just need to change the gender to big F, and then repeat the process. And also for the race, you can just type W, white, and then use the advanced filter, repeat the process. Let's go to question 2 and 3. You need to create frequency distribution and histogram. In the old version of Excel, that is pretty tough, but in the latest version of Excel, it is pretty easy. You actually can create frequency distribution and histogram at the same time, like this one. Let me show you how to do it. The first step is, for example, I want to use the salary column to create frequency distribution and histogram. The first step is you need to calculate the minimum or maximum and minimum, mean and standard deviation of this column. Why to do it? Because we have this data is convenient for us to build the bean in the histogram. Okay, I already did it. So let's select this column, insert histogram. Excel automatically give us a histogram, and we just click the chart. Format data series, and then bin. Let's move to here. Format data series. Okay, go to bin width. Because the standard deviation is about 9,000, above 9,000, so the bin width, we just choose 10,000. Also, the overflowed bin, we need to look at the maximum data here. Maximum is this value, so we better have 65,000 as our overflowed bin. Underflowed bin, look at the minimum data here. Sorry. I need to go to format data series again. Okay, go to here. The minimum, we just choose 25,000. Return. Now we have pretty conventional category for the data and click one point in a bar and add data labels. Okay, now we have the frequency distribution. We just need to put the title in. The title is salary. By this way, you can create frequency distribution and histogram at the same time. Let's go to the question 4. That's pretty easy. You just use the formula. For example, for the mean, go to age, click the column, select the column and close the parenthesis, return. You got the mean, and median, you just type the formula in. For the other questions in this assignment, you might need to use a multiple filter function in Excel to dive deeper. For example, you want to do some research on male, and the race is white, and the year of experience is above or equal. Above or equal. And then you click one cell in the data table and go to data, advanced. The list range is the whole table, and the criteria range, multiple cell, choose 3. These 3 criteria, and then okay. Oh, why it doesn't show up? Let's go back again. Click one point at the cell and the advanced filter. No, okay. Could we just looks fine? Okay. Why the date? Oh, let me. Maybe this is too complicated. Try again. Just use 2 criteria. And then advance. Okay. Click OK. Oh, now we have gender, male, and race, white data. Years of experience, it doesn't work. I'm going to do more research about it.